Hi and welcome back. I'm going to bow. Glad you're here. Hope you had a good week last week, spring break, and a little bit of rest and some catch up and getting ready for the last few weeks of the semester. I imagine that most of you had big adventures last week. I'm looking forward to hearing how things went for you with your self-generated ceremony. That paper's not due for another week, but I'm looking forward to it. And I think this week, let's kind of shake the dust off and look around and see where we are. We have a few more weeks in the semester, and a couple of those will be devoted to your self-generated rites of passage, and a couple weeks will be devoted to your ideas about how you might take this material on transitions and rites of passage out into the world, how you might turn that into service according to your own inclinations and your own aspirations. So at this point, let's sort of step back a little bit. The material this week is mostly review, but there are two ideas that I want to introduce. One is a concept you may be familiar with from linguistics, and that distinguishes the surface structure of language from the deep structure of language. The surface structure would be the particular words that you use to convey some meaning, and the meaning itself is the deep structure. So there are many ways to express that deep structure. In more psychological terms, the surface structure would be the particular experiences, behaviors, attitudes that you carry for yourself, and the deep structure might be more like the archetypal roots of the particulars of your life. So in terms of this course, I'm hoping that we are balancing both the surface structure and the deep structure. For example, the surface structure might be how this material applies to you this semester. If it's your last semester in graduate school, if it's some other sort of important life transition from the past that you're completing or that's happening now or even that you're getting ready for. So whatever personal life transitions are real and immediate for you right now. That would be the surface structure, and I hope that this course, I've been seeing that this course, it has been relevant to that, and I'm really glad about that. That's one of the main objectives for the course. And the deep structure. I'm hoping that you're grappling with the underlying meaning of transitions and rites of passage in ways that will serve you for the rest of your life, that will carry through to other situations, other particular transitions that you'll go through in the future. And also that you're engaging this deep structure, the fundamental concepts and the underlying feel of transitions and their various phases, the underlying meaning of ritual as it applies to passages, that you're taking this deep structure, integrating it in a way that will allow you to share it with others. That's the final part of the course, the service part, the application of the material and transitions and rites of passage. So I just want us to be thinking about the surface and what's happening now for you in terms of transitions, and the deep structure. What in you is unfolding and integrating and developing in a way that will serve you in the long run. The other concept that I want to bring in this week, I think probably has been so implicit through the whole course, maybe even through your whole graduate program, that we may have missed it. And that is maturity. This could be a personal maturity, it could be a spiritual maturity, or it could be a kind of maturity that doesn't differentiate those two. The personal is spiritual, the spiritual is embodied in a person, you, as a unique individual. And the aim of working with transitions and rites of passage is to develop this maturity. So what do we mean by maturity? There's a wholeness, a completeness, a sensitivity, a capacity for attunement, especially an authentic presence for a person. The mature person is one who can be her or his own person, and at the same time related to others, related to the world. So this interplay of individual personal autonomy, individuality on the one hand, individuality with connectedness, relationality, being part of a larger whole. I would say the interplay of the dialectic of these two, of autonomy and connection, is what, more than anything else, characterizes a certain kind of maturity. So, it may be obvious that this is what we've been talking about all semester, is maturity, but I want to bring this into the field in an explicit way. Maturity, authenticity, individuality, contribution, service. These are some of the themes that we're going to be working in the next few weeks. So glad you're here. Really look forward to hearing from you this week. See you online. Bye for now.